adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am.
Halt! What are you after here?
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
Henry! Call that dog to heel!
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saved. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you're...
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, they'll surely serve us up some real delicacy.
You might be right. All right, then. Here's your sausage.
Here you go. Take it.
Henry, come here. Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. If Hannah had seen it, maybe...
Well, I don't know.
Kiss my... And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit?
You're in the mood for that?
Certainly. So then,
Or just a bit of swordplay for the...
let's save the wages.
Oh.
Keep the biting... You've got armor on, so just grab... Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
So, should we start?
Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Keep your distance, Henry. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. I'm still as fresh as a daisy. Is that the best you can do? I'm still as fresh as a daisy. You mustn't stop attacking. You have to chain your strikes.
you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah, but you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. Good. That's the way. Nice. Good.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. You've got to block the strike first. Nice. Well, hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice. Nice work, Henry. Good riposte. Oh, nice, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Off to a good start.
Now that's what I call swordplay. Hit! Come on, Henry.
And another.
Go, fellas, go!
That one hit the spot. one hit the spot.
How did you do that? See that, fellas? Let sparks fly. Nice strike.
That one hit the spot.
Nice block.
Now we're even. You won, but I held my own. I yield. Enough. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Go, fellas, go!
So who won, gentlemen?
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
What is this racket here?
It worked. Let's go.
What was that?
We'll go even closer, but carefully. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky? There's someone in front of us. Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know.
We'll have to wait.
You want to come back, give me a full report.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
Blood trails, everything.
And that skirmish
Now,
on the other
get
side.
to work.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your talk does is blind you. Leave it out. Catch you in the naked bed, or feed you on who left Jerry in his burn. Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing. You'll run.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against
They're
Lefty
coming here.
yesterday.
Stand
Shouldn't you
still.
be keeping watch instead? You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll
Run,
be found half
quick.
dead somewhere on the back. Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Fuck, they're in after us. Quick, into the rocks.
Kurwa! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Where are they?
I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff.
He's
trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me, too.
Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he? This looks like a way out. Hans!
Here. Oh. I managed to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
You're a dead man! Ah! No, you don't! Ah! Ah! Fuck that!
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to... I'll go check on him as soon as... How are you?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt.
Little wonder, then. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So, and now you've moved about, take this and bandage it up.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that, but I need to get a breath of fresh air.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, while you're at it, you can stop. I found an old tunic. Put it on so no doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese, and you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold.
Bushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything,
That's really good. Aye. True bliss is a full belly. Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here. I feel like a new man. I did what you asked.
and you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That it can either put
I will.
Well, he's less lucky. That brute
Is there any way I...
You owe. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion, but I can't just give it the best and fastest. You ought to be able to.
All right.
Sage, at the back of the hut. You go along there.
Great. I'll be back in a...
All right. I'll seeing him.
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him.
The Lord be praised. Do you feel up to it, laddie?
Not to worry. I wouldn't want you to...
Well,
Where should I put it?
grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good... And when you're done with that, better have a wash.
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger.
All right. bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging. I'm as hungry as a wolf. Damn, shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed. A couple of them fled and are hiding. So tell me who you are.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be? You can talk to me or talk to cold.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bajena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern and jelly off. All right?
Devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Did they hurt you?
No.
Sorry.
Look here. God be praised that my So, your friend was...
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of... We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I'm thankful to you for saving us.
Well, you sound...
You won't.
Promises are made to be broken. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story.
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans?
He's holding up, but what he needs most now...
Here.
Excellent. Now, I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. But you can do it. My eyes are so...
All right. I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but...
That's grand. And not to worry, I have a book here with the recipe. But
I can read as well as any man, if that's...
my word.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better.
All right.
I reckon you've done what you need now. Go and get a good...
I feel quite hungry. Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that... night?
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel? That's good. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went...
I dreamt of Istvan Top, and I swore to get...
Oh, they can have real... What strikes you?
The sword. It might sound...
It doesn't... And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, after all.
Thanks, Pavlena.
You're welcome.
But this is all too...
Aye. That breakfast is on the table, and we must save...
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should... Nothing against the hospital.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my...
I tell you, I saw him there.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Oh, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
God be with you. A full picture of what?
My word, I ain't seen you here before.
Don't worry. I'm Catherine, and I've got the...
Ah, oh my.
Oof. It's...
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with stinking up...
Health,
I heard
lads.
some talk
That's the
about
most
your
important
captain.
thing.
Oh?
Enjoy yours.
What was that?
That is
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Burghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Hurt, don't it? A bit. At least at first. But then you get all...
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under...
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits?
One of them nomads is an acrobat with all kinds of tricks.
Christ, what's the hold up?
Why are you standing here like a...
Strong as an ox. And for a couple of groschen, he'll teach you sword fight.
Why would I want to...
Always ready.
Glad to hear. You pair ordered a lot, so you work your detox.
All right. What do you want to...
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour. My old man was the second door in there leads you off the lake. If you just chuck it, 2 men can finish.
All right. We'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work than fight.
It's like it on. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from?
Scallis.
I ain't been further than, but I know this place.
I heard some talk about some wedding.
Young Lord Samin is when rich folks get married. That's a feast. That's a lot different from when some tanner gets itched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord Von...
How should I know what is Lord?
I could get in.
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the old Jan Samin is there used to be a
Where's the wedding going?
at Samin of
Could I get to the...
I don't know about that lad. What's that?
Oh,
If you want to find out more, there's a young Svarja there.
I can't wait. I hope my uncle don't let me down.
I'll go and discuss it with...
And careful with them. Aye, coming right up.
Service is kind of slow today.
I talked to that woman from the...
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too...
The main thing is, she denied ever...
It's definitely her, though.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
Oof! That isn't half heavy. No.
God grant
I heard they are going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh no. Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade far and wide.
That's just it.
All the more reason to leave it be. Aye, and the weather has been stormy for a few days. So one of the branches went up and fell off. There'll be nothing nice left here at this rate.
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done in time? That tree will still be here long after we are gone.
I'm a bit peckish.
How's life treating you?
Not too bad. I've got so...
But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked you on What? You won't believe us.
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
We lost everything. I don't get that to understand.
Christ, pardon me.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked.
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Thrusky.
Where else were they supposed to make?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond.
Stop insulting or...
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe.
Believe what you like, and in fact,
Did you?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord.
I am Sir Hans Capon. You're starting to bore me.
No apology then.
Oh,
That's enough! Cut it out!
mind your own biz. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you get ready to pick up your broken teeth.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
You scum!
You whoreson! That fella, he's the one.
You know much for us
Surprise,
fucker.
you
eh?
fucked up.
Done good.
Let him have it!
Surround him. Get
I'm
him.
all yours.
Nice hit.
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
You haven't a chance, bastard.
Don't spare him!
We're gonna gut you, you horseman. Nice hit.
Nice strike. You'll never beat me, you swine.
Come on then. Yeah. Don't
I'm going to finish you.
Take that fucker out,
Show
damn it.
what you're made of.
Surround him.
That madman. Why did he do it?
Leave him alone. Yeah. Don't spare him. Hey. What now, fucker?
Had enough, donkey!
Nice.
Damn it! That won't work on me.
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Yeah! Don't spare him! Andy, I'll stay there.
Slice him up.
What's it to be, you wretch?
Nice strike!
Had enough yet?
Nine! Damn!
Now you're finished.
need to find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstein.
Hey, over here.
Greetings. Greetings to you, friend.
Whoa! Come here.
Mind where you're going.
Are you still looking for a helper? Like you mentioned at the Troskovitz...
Hi. I wasn't expecting you to actually show up.
Well, I'm not like that.
Forget about the wedding.
All right.
You'll be carrying... The sacks are in the barn, and the wagon is in front of it. I'll give you a groschen for every half dozen you carry. It may not seem like much. I heard they got... You won't have to buy, but not on the sacks of...
Oh, fuck me.
Careful what you... God be with you.
Where did this fella come from?
Fuck, that's heavy.
I wonder if Crazy.
What the hell is in this thing? Oof. Bit heavy for flour. This is no joke. Maybe this one will be lighter. Oh, I'm sweating like a pig. I can barely lift it.
Fuck me.
What the hell is in this thing? Maybe this one will be lighter. This is no joke.
Kurwa.
What the?
Have you got it done? I said, are you done?
You're milling some pretty peculiar grain here, Miller. It's got a bit of a metallic flavour to it.
Kurva. Can't you be more careful?
Tell me the truth. What are you really doing here?
Seems I'll have to lift the lid off the cauldron of knowledge sooner than I expected. You think you're ready?
Yes.
I'm attempting to convert matter into a truly miraculous energy. I understand. It seems impossible. You see, for my experiment, something will have to appropriate.
I'll help you.
That's the right attitude. In Troskovitz, next to the tavern, there's a rat house. And in that rat house, and in that chest, is a document I need. It's cold. The offer... Can you read?
I can read.
The catch is, the chest is under lock and key. And most likely...
And then you'll get me into Semin's...
Aye, Miller's honor.
Where exactly should I doubt they've only got one chest in the trust.
I can't help you there. But he had the doc. I'm pretty... Just remember, and it would be pretty...
No, I doubt the bailiff. Any advice on...
Oh, black clothes.
Is that...
Just gets...
And where can I get...
I had my outfit washed in the Gilioff bathhouse. But after a bit of disagreement, it's my gift to you.
Oh, I pick them up.
Doesn't it sound like a suitable appetite? There's no sense in trying to deal with the owner. She's a contrary
I'd like to learn more about the art of thievery.
Thievery? Humph. Why? But all right, enough wordplay. If he'll tell you how to relieve people of the things and if...
All right. I reckon I know everything I need. Thanks. Crazel told...
Then follow me. So Crazel took you on just like that? Surprising. Crazel hardly trusts anyone. He's a smart man. So don't you even think about betraying him. That would end badly for you. Not to scare you, though. That's not what I'm here for. Then, it's easy. Sneak up behind me and choke me out. Just remember, you...
All right.
I almost slipped out.
some fine.
I must be mad. I suppose it was nothing.
The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
Greetings to you.
I have that document.
Excellent.
I took a look at the document. I couldn't really make much of it.
My fifth cousin. We right.
That doesn't sound very.
Did you find now? Good.
What? Did you hear?
And
Don't tell.
though.
Are you young?
Not at but besides.
I know. So this isn't.
Devilish. It's hot and not.
Tell me more.
I wouldn't. Now I want
A golem.
a gold can be made. Start carrying. He wouldn't.
My word.
So far, it's just all. I've all.
So a golem.
Exactly.
And what about the...
You already. But.
I'm overwhelmed with... Supposing... And then I'll decide...
I added it.
What's this next job all about?
I need to find.
Never a waste.
Short and.
And how long will it take?
A saltpeter pit.
This has something to do with that...
Nitra is.
And what needs... Or is it supposed...
Nothing of this. The Kabbalistic. Those white. Thanks to the. But.
So you're serious?
Certainly.
How much salt?
A lot. That's why I want you.
I was hoping I'd...
Well, you never know when an
All right, then. I just hope you know... And also that you'll get me into that...
Yes, Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned hand. But for you...
So this Bonnie is some kind of witch?
Bonnie is someone I trust without... Not only will she teach the main difference...
Hold your horse.
If you don't taste it... Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. She'll tell you the rest herself. That's a secret storage space.
How can I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik. On the other hand, Zinnik might be holding his tongue for a while after his encounter with the Troskowitz stocks.
Well, I haven't spoken to Zinnik yet, so at least we'll get to know each other.
Right along, so you're back as soon as possible.
To the lair.
Good evening. What do you...
I'm Henry. He sent me to search...
Of course I will.
Bonnie.
It's not the name I was back in our... What should we call you? Well, you know what? Did you...
Actually, Crazel said...
He's right there.
I've got something here.
That's not something. That's nothing. I reckon I'll just have to scrape to...
What kind of...
The kind... Just...
He did.
And...
I'm curious to see what a golem... I'm mostly curious.
I'm more worried. So... But that's enough. I'd like... But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel...
No.
You know what? When they caught... I had life and the... So I'm glad... But it's a shame I don't have my dog Sniff.
Crazel mentioned...
And...
No.
Oh, really?
Those...
Sure. When Craze... What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
He seems...
It's his big... Thanks for talking. But now, before you came, it has to be scraped from the walls. I'm not going... Anyhow...
Barrel is quite...
For the whole... Unfortunate...
6 times...
I reckon if you're...
No, I don't.
Don't forget...
Crazel said...
Gods...
And he also wanted...
Unfortunate...
Jesus.
Not a person...
The local grave...
Exactly.
I haven't...
The cemetery...
So I'm in for...
Seems like...
I learned a
I'll keep that.
that all. He's always.
Good idea.
He lives a short. Lots of the poet. God be with you.
Whoa! Whoa!
Greetings to you.
You must be the local.
Ignatian, looking for...
None of that. Bonnie
From Lower...
a saltpeter.
I ain't never...
Nah, these white
you should have said you... I'm going to go...
Really?
Not even a... I have at least one...
You want me to help you with your grave digging business?
Why not?
Oh, but so be it.
Grave digging. And if it...
Of course. I'm just. I wouldn't like.
Don't worry about... So what? Nice and early.
I'll have to think about it.
I head out nice... Hail Mary.
I don't know if I'm completely.
The dew is... You don't need your horse. In any case, hop on the wagon and... Did I bring that stuff for Visor? Meat? Pain? Aesop? Got it all. Good. We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, you could say that. I help the miller with whatever I can. I got a place to sleep there. Soon I'll be able to call the miller uncle.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that Bonnie of yours belong to that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinnek is too. Crazel only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties, so that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk, some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks, go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Yeah! Yeah! Whoa, boys, whoa! Come on, come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
I can't see a thing through those bushes.
You'll go and have a close look. Don't worry. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon. Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much.
Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon. want to talk to...
What's going on, Ignatius?
They should go to Lower Samine to come.
Toast, some...
I'm Henry.
Like us, a passion.
Is that...
Do I look like this?
I don't know.
Ask her. So in.
All right, we'll be go...
You can
Glad. Let's go. Maybe... Did I get this right? Maybe it was the one with that shape.
Not much left for us.
The next farm. Here we come, Walter. Don't worry. That was just a kind of little favor for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Jdar with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean, you'll scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
And then Satan himself appeared in the sky. Happens all the time.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
All right. I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly.
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream. It really wasn't a curse. No wonder the pigs...
Well, what? I'll give you a hand.
Where are we going to find two new pigs?
Jesus, this is disgusting.
A waste of good meat. Pretty hefty, hey? They live like royalty here.
Pigs are heavier than deer, eh?
Rather go back to sacks of flour.
Poor things. A waste of good meat.
Blessings to you.
What's next? Are we going?
I took care...
Nice work,
Yeah.
but nicely in the cold. Let's keep going. Seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around today. So far, it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course, it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then, you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Vizar. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me. Lazy bones. Lazy bones.
Good day to you.
Oh, Sakra. The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to? Barking. He's coming from over there.
Henry, how come you're here?
Bonnie?
What are you doing here?
First, tell me what you're doing here.
He's no beast.
You mean steal him?
For him, it'll be I'll take care of him.
Bonnie, he's been paid to do it. It's the last thing I need.
It's not the animal. When Zenik and I were here last, he doesn't give him food. You wouldn't kill him.
Well, you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to... If you want to take him...
You're a much better Christian. I'll take him to the lair.
Hurry off now.
Come on now, boy. You'll like it in the lair.
to you.
It's taken care.
Taken care of? What do you mean?
The dog is dead. So, can we go to the pit now?
Dead, eh? And what are you...
Ignatius, that was no dog.
What are you...
I've had plenty of experience with using disguise, and I can tell when someone else is using one. I knew right away.
A man?
Yeah, some thieves are very inventive. Those thieves from Lower Semine have nothing. Imagine living at Vasars like a dog, and no one ever knew. What he was really doing was lining his pockets with impunity in a dog hide.
He must have been pretty...
Aye, hardly up to my waist.
What a sneaky swine.
Oh, aye. He got a thorough hiding.
Good. A job well done, then. Let's go.
So this is it. This is the pit.
Slowly, boy. Slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
But there's hardly 3 heaps.
Of course, true. It used to be one big pit. But then I found out, and the better it rot...
I won't. I'll just tell Crazel where you have. I don't know if he'll take something away. Maybe he'll just make it...
Now that would be a great...
Well, I reckon I'm...
You're going to taste it?
It's the only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. And they say I'm disgusting. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his even older nags is... Take it as a thanks for your help.
Who knows? I'll live at the same...
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need to go through either with me...
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get to it. This I have got to see. You didn't have to make such a feast of it.
Look at me. My lord's... I found the place where we can harvest. You just head out of only it's not a pit. The grave digger.
And is it the real...
Yeah. Ugh. I think the experience has changed.
Oh, come on. Facent.
What should I do?
That means I could make...
Crazel?
Oh, sorry. It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to certain circumstances.
Wait, what do you mean?
Not for now.
What about all the knights?
I admit it.
So, this...
Not at all. The origin. Chaos.
God.
As I'll come to penetrate.
Eh?
I'll explain.
What's the next time?
From behind the... Do you hear it?
No.
Scribe Erezine. No. It's thin. You might say it's...
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? I'd like to know how I'm supposed...
For some, the gates of Trotsky may appear to be closed to us, but why try to force your way in? When there's a...
What person?
Hold on. We've got the Semine wedding. I can't wait to try out my new potion. What about you?
Certainly. I hope your promise still stands.
Of course it does. We'll start by quickly finding some decent clothes. You look like a bag.
So you'll really get me into that wedding?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves. Or, to be more exact, me as a friend and host.
And who is this, Mr.?
A true lady will come to the wedding. All will be all it'll take is...
What weak spot?
The castle's weak. All the noble or not soon, and when the chamber naturally once entrust.
I can hardly believe that you, of all people, would...
Well, I admit there's a certain element here. First,
Where do you want to find this?
look, she doesn't have to. We'll get her a nice...
Could Bonnie do it?
She could. The only hitch is everyone and nobody with any sense.
So a village girl...
I doubt you can find lots. It's true.
Dorothy owns the back.
Aye, next to the ale. You'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy.
All right.
Excellent. You're a talented, likable young... And don't forget. So, stop Minta.
Where can I find...
Where do you think? The butcher's? Bartoshek.
Why that dress?
Because Ulrich wants the dress.
Where can I find...
Emmerich the apothecary. Or ask, or get hold of...
I'll be going then.
Once you've got everything ready there. Anyway. Greetings to you.
What would you like?
Crazel has...
What does that old goat want?
He's looking for...
What, for himself?
Aye.
What do you mean, more or less?
Aye.
So he wants her to accompany him?
Yes. He says he can offer enough groschen for you to buy 2 cows.
It's quite...
Isn't it?
But some things. Out with it. What's he up to?
For the Chamberlain.
For Ulrich? You know what? I'm tired of this. They'll tell you about what they've been through with the Girls, come here. Right, girls. We have a messenger. Tell us what you want.
Well...
He's looking for a girl. God, anything but that.
Dorothy, I actually have a lot of work to do.
Well? Anna, what should she...
Tell me...
Well, the Lord changed that it would be... So I asked him if I should... Or does the Master Chamberlain... Or if his bed is harder.
If only.
But they said I'd have to do things that...
Things they haven't even thought of in...
I thought the Master Chamberlain might be of a different religion, but he believes in the same God as the...
Which makes it all...
Then I thought maybe he was cruel to the girl. It's not what he wants to do to us.
But what he wants us... I thought he had leprosy.
Tell the girls how much
Enough that you'll be able to buy...
Or even a small... Not bad, eh? Not even for a gold...
I'd rather be I thought... Yeah.
Aye, but it's a tidy stuff. Dorothy, I swear that...
I'm not going anywhere.
Dorothy, I'll scrub all of them.
I'll do that too, and I'll...
Girls?
I'll go then.
If I can handle it a second time, it'll be a...
No, Dorothy, please, Dorothy, for the love of...
Calm down, girls. Don't worry. I just wanted to show Crazel's lackey here what you've been
Christ almighty.
God in heaven, how I feel...
So, in case you didn't get... No girl from Zhelioff is
I still don't get it.
Weren't you listening? What he demands is just...
It's worse than if he...
He doesn't want...
If only. That would be a dog.
I'd go with him twice if that's...
You don't want to know.
All right.
Do what you like. We've said our piece. Go and find some... A harlot like that came here recently, asking for work.
Aye, I remember her. Nose in the air. She introduced...
I didn't trust her for a moment. I wanted to give her a try asking after her in the...
Poor thing.
Well...
Greetings.
Greetings.
Whoa! Whoa!
And they try to tell us charms and spells do not work. Temeraf. The voivode will want to talk to you. The voivode's wife spoke of you. Go there. And they try to tell us charm.
I hear there's some...
She is calming our horses. We follow the smell of the feeling. It happens. Does work
You look just like...
Are you Mistress and...
Vinted to Lyon.
I'm Henry.
Huh. How did...
Reputation...
All the way, but be that as it...
To go to the Semine wedding with us.
I had to sing that.
You don't have to...
Behave.
Sorry. Crazel's off.
I was offered an... Although this is only Trotsky. All right then.
You'll be treated to the...
Lovely.
Well, the stable, they might even...
Tempting. Tempting.
I even hear Lord Otto von Berghoff will be there. The Lord of Trotsky. Well, the chamber... You should be.
Pay attention.
So you know, get friendly. Intimate. In a row...
I beg you take that back.
I'm sorry.
Silence! I am in a line. I have been up my name. I happen to. I'll do...
All right.
I should hope so. So,
It's mainly about a book we need to borrow from Trotsky. And the way to get it leads...
I've played... But why...
Not so...
Why do you...
Just so you know, Crazel origin, but the girl... well...
Paul, here... I need a it can, but I don't must say...
We're agreed, then?
Certainly. And just to accept...
I can find some wine for you.
I'd manage somehow. But I won't complain if you see to it for me. There's one more thing, though. I don't think...
Don't worry.
What dress?
A red one.
Are you...
As your body...
Well, you'd look like... And as for...
Crazel...
I'll take his... Hurry up, then.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Nobody's seen them there since that time.
They surely came on account of what Stanislav and Gerda saw.
Ah, come off it.
Believe me, they're monks.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
Maybe next time then.
Edjunk Estunjonkin.
Other than that, he's been babbling about the wedding non-stop.
Can't say I blame.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer!
What do you want?
Have you seen Pavlena?
Pavlina?
No, nothing like that.
I see. Well...
Edjunk Estunjonkin.
Oh, I hope it's not that bad. I wouldn't wish that on Agnes.
Human swine. You think you own the place, do you?
Look at them human horses. They think they can do whatever they want.
Stanislav is a simpleton, I tell you. Who knows what kind of apparition he saw?
I apologize.
A tankard of ale, thanks.
No, I just want to...
Greetings. What do you want?
About the thing,
Yes.
I have a dress.
My, oh my. We're not in a city.
I have some perfume for you.
It smells just... It brings back...
I brought you some wine.
Oh, you remembered.
A trifle. I've brought you everything you asked for.
I am.
Can we go to Semi?
I see you're already dolled up. And looking like that.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold on a while. I'll get washed and dressed. Then we...
Welcome, Miller. Who are your companions?
Who do you think?
Please, give us something to eat. Just a few crumbs of bread. Noble folk, give us poor beggars a bite to eat. Please, help the hungry. Just a few crumbs of bread. You're forgetting I have a younger sister. Her iron thing I really
Are you glad Agnes is marrying the future Lord Semi?
I'm glad she's happy. Or at least she seems to be. Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern. I don't know who I pity more. Mishka or Voight? Oh, Mishka.
Really? Isn't it you try?
How
I can hard.
How I... And...
Enough.
That makes...
And
I'm Henry.
What do you want? Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Christ, pardon me. Isn't it better here?
Would you look at that? The return of the product.
Added a way to show off your work, eh?
I'm more worried. I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't.
Oh, I made a promise.
You're Henry, right?
You there? A word, if you will.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you...
dance with me?
Dan, I don't know.
Don't worry about. You won't notice them once we start dancing.
Well, all right.
They'll be laughing at me again. What do you want?
I want to apologize.
Oh,
I picked some.
Let me see. That's that then. And you know what?
What are you bringing us that lick?
What?
Leave your ass.
But Lord Samin's.
You don't mind that.
I have such rotten luck. Everybody's out getting drunk and I'm stuck in this moldy dungeon.
Everybody's drinking and having.
Don't even get me. Finally, a proper wedding.
I really don't envy.
Thank you.
Now go and get yourself.
No way.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drink.
What?
See?
Right you are.
enough, both of you. You're not going to argue.
Look what I found.
Oh, hurry.
Hey, boy. Have you seen her?
What? Who?
Kivyeta, of course.
Christ! Pardon me.
You do nothing but
Join us for a toast, will you?
Lord, you've been all over the place. Just got not even further than Sasa.
Well, now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone?
Oh, yeah. Did you really send him to get wine?
Yes, just to get rid of him.
If you'd stayed with the Chamberlain, you wouldn't have to deal.
What's she done?
I found.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate. I'm Henry. I was hoping to find you both.
You're mine. You'll be fucking right. That must hit him up nicely. Nice. Shit! He's nearly got me. Take that.
I'll be done with you in a flash. Fuck you! You live like a wretch, and now you die like one. And one for dear old Mark. What are those fancy moves? Leave them alone. Ha! Blood flowing, you swine! Nice hit. Hey, how did I get here? What are those fancy moves, for fuck's sake? Bring some drinks. Let him have it. You got him out sweetly. Good. You know, you're one ugly bugger. brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen.
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your...
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Hey!
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work. For a start, you can carry all the...
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman?
That's that.
Why do you think? It's from all...
I
Now I This here itinerant might need help.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
this'll take a bit longer.
That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? That miserable blacksmith. Where is he now? Like always, he
I should heat it up
loiters
again.
around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
That looks like it's almost
Where's
done.
that blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day.
That looks good.
When you need him,
Now
he
just to
vanishes
temper
like
it.
the wind. That damn rat.
But for sure.
I brought you those. Greetings.
But for sure, Chamberlain Ulrich hasn't got it easy.
Wedding like.
It was nice.
I brought you
That, and you know
you.
exact. All right.
What did
You're
well? Not quite.
but I'll.
Isn't there?
Well, a very
Who did you?
father,
Don't.
but with
Naturally. I have that rosary for.
great,
Here you have it.
good.
be with.
Good day to you.
First bell. Another 11 to go. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Aha.
Take care, friend.
Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved.
second toll for Hans.
Watch out on the right, Yano. Yano. You there?
I don't know yet. I'll have to see.
What? Did I imagine it?
I'm sorry.
The third toll.
Who laid down his life for our sins. I beg you and the guardian angel to take care of your good servant, Captain Thomas.
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
tried to eat since
Still hungry?
I wouldn't be. Thanks.
You're welcome. The fourth bell.
You!
bell's ringing for hands the 5th time.
What's that I hear? Huh?
Nah, here you are, you lout.
What? Did I imagine it? What's that? So here you are. Now I've got you. Surrender, now!
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws, and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher.
And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this. I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord?
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me